AP to be familiar with applicable rules/regulations/provisions. Authorized persons may carefully study the provisions of the Act/Regulations/Notifications issued under the Foreign Exchange Management Act, 1999. Freedom of AP with regard to LRS. The Reserve Bank will not, generally, prescribe the documents which should be verified by the authorized persons while releasing foreign exchange for current account transactions. In this connection, the attention of authorized persons is drawn to subsection 5 of Section 10 of the FEMA, 1999, which provides that an authorized person shall require any person desiring to transact in foreign exchange to make such a declaration and to give such information as will reasonably satisfy him that the transaction will not involve and is not designed for any contravention or evasion of the provisions of the FEMA or any rule, regulation, notification, direction or order issued thereunder. AP may finalize the standard documents. To maintain uniform practices, authorized dealers may consider requirements or documents to be obtained by their branches to ensure compliance with provisions of subsection 5 of Section 10 of the Act. Maintenance of record by AP. Authorized dealers are also required to keep on record any information/documentation, based on which the transaction was undertaken for verification by the Reserve Bank. In case the applicant refuses to comply with any such requirement or makes unsatisfactory compliance therewith, the authorized dealer shall refuse, in writing, to undertake the transaction and shall, if he has reasons to believe that any contravention/evasion is contemplated by the person, report the matter to the Reserve Bank. The authorized dealers may also prepare and keep on record dummy Form A2, in respect of remittances less than $25,000. Compliance with income tax provisions. Reserve Bank of India will not issue any instructions under the FEMA, regarding the procedure to be followed in respect of the deduction of tax at source while allowing remittances to the non-residents. It shall be mandatory on the part of authorized dealers to comply with the requirement of the tax laws, as applicable. Ensure KYC of customers. While allowing the facility to resident individuals, authorized dealers are required to ensure that Know Your Customer guidelines have been implemented in respect of bank accounts. They should also comply with the anti-money laundering rules in force while allowing the facility. Timeline. The applicants should have maintained a bank account with the bank for a minimum period of 1 year before the remittances for capital account transactions. If the applicant seeking to make the remittances is a new customer of the bank, authorized dealers should carry out due diligence on the opening, operation, and maintenance of the account. Further, the authorized dealers should obtain bank statements for the previous year from the applicant to satisfy themselves regarding the source of funds. If such a bank statement is not available, copies of the latest income tax assessment order or return filed by the applicant may be obtained. Source of funds. The authorized dealer should ensure that the payment is received out of funds belonging to the person seeking to make the remittances, by a check drawn on the applicant's bank account or by debit to his account or by demand draft/pay order. Authorized dealer may also accept the payment through credit/debit/prepaid card of the cardholder. Ensure compliance of spirit of law. The authorized dealer should certify that the remittance is not being made directly or indirectly by or to ineligible entities and that the remittances are made in accordance with the instructions contained herein. No credit facility for capital account transactions. AD Bank should not extend any kind of credit facility to resident individuals to facilitate remittances for capital account transactions under the scheme. FATF compliance. Authorized dealer may keep a record of the countries identified by FATF as non-cooperative countries and territories and accordingly update the list from time to time for necessary action by their branches handling the transactions under the liberalized remittance scheme. For this purpose, they may access the website www.fatf-gafi.org to obtain the latest list of non-cooperative countries notified by FATF. Reporting of LRS. The remittances made under this scheme will be reported in FATers in the normal course. Promotion of deposits under LRS by foreign bank/Indian bank/their branches. a number of foreign banks operating in India, as well as Indian banks, have been soliciting, through advertisements, foreign currency deposits, from residents under LRS, on behalf of overseas mutual funds, or for placing at their overseas branches. These advertisements may not always contain appropriate disclosures to guide potential depositors, giving rise to concerns from the point of view of protecting the interest of the resident individuals. Further, marketing in India of schemes soliciting foreign currency deposits by foreign entities, not having an operational presence in India, also raises supervisory concerns. Therefore, all banks, both Indian and foreign, including those not having an operational presence in India, should seek prior approval from RBI for the schemes being marketed by them in India to residents, either for soliciting foreign currency deposits for their foreign/overseas branches or for acting as agents for overseas mutual funds or any other foreign financial services company. The applications in this regard may be addressed to the Chief General Manager in charge, Department of Regulations, Reserve Bank of India, Central Office, 12th floor, Fort, Mumbai, 400001.